Heavenly Ski Resort in South Lake Tahoe is set in the Sierra Nevada mountains, half in California and half in Nevada. The Nevada side overlooks the Carson Valley, and the California side has beautiful views of Lake Tahoe. This Epic Pass resort boasts the most skiable acres in Lake Tahoe, as well as longest vertical, highest elevation, and best snow surface conditions. But does it really live up to the superlative hype? With 360 inches of average annual snowfall and a powder day in the forecast, we were excited to visit Heavenly and see for ourselves. Jeff and Jennifer here. We are standing right on the state line between Nevada and California. This ski resort is in both states, and when you're here, you're going to want to follow the sun. That's our recommendation.
You usually start in Nevada and then you make your way over to California as the sun does. You also will probably be traveling in large packs because everybody follows that advice. But it's the way to go, and you'll find some good runs in between and around all the people.
The closest airport is Reno Tahoe International, which is an hour-and-a-half drive away. Many visitors drive the 4 hours from the Bay Area, too. Heavenly has 4 base areas. The best way to ride Heavenly is to follow the sun in the main area of the resort. Start on the Nevada side on Comet and Dipper lifts, then traverse to the California side in the afternoon to ride Sky, Canyon, and Powder Bowl. Unfortunately, the only way back to the gondola is the extremely flat Skyline Trail to Comet or Dipper. Beyond the main area, drop down to Stagecoach and Boulder bases, into the flat Galaxy area, or try the extreme chutes of Mott and Kilbrew Canyon, then explore the pinnacles and ride the lower steeps down to California Lodge.
The 12-minute gondola ride offers amazing views of Lake Tahoe and is a central access point to the mountain from the town of South Lake Tahoe. The terrain under the gondola is out of bounds, but it's a local's favorite run if there's enough snow. On the top of the gondola is the observation deck and the Mid-Mountain Tamarack Lodge. The lodge has a large seating area and cafeteria-style food.
From here, head up the Tamarack lift to the Nevada side and areas under the Dipper and Comet chairs. From there, you can take several intermediate cruisers down to East Peak Lodge. On powder days, dip into the trees of Aries Woods and Dipper Bowl, the best glades on the Nevada side. The sun hits this side of the resort first, warming up the snow on Bluebird days. Don't let Galaxy area tempt you to enter though. It is totally flat, with barely beginner runs. We got out of there as quickly as possible on a cat track traverse, never to return.
We made it out! We made it out! We made it out!
At the top of Dipper, soak in the lake views before heading to the California side of the resort. Keep up your speed on the long, sometimes flat traverse of California Trail. It ends at the Sky Deck area, a great lunch spot with a restaurant, restrooms, and plenty of sunshine.
The Sky Express lift takes you to the highest point on the resort. There are several groomed runs as well as glades with variable, natural terrain. The glade run through the Pinnacles area had some of the best snow on the mountain. Be mindful of hidden rocks in the open runs, as Heavenly doesn't groom any advanced terrain. Lake Tahoe is known for storms that dump tons of snow. It can also bring wind, which can shut down or delay the gondola. Too deep. The California side also has several intermediate groomers off Canyon and Powder Bowl lifts, which funnel down to Stein's Bavarian Beer Garden. The terrain park was hidden in this area and included several large jumps and rail features. The terrain park didn't seem to be a priority for the resort though.
After exploring California, it's time to get back to the gondola. The only way is to take the long Skyline Traverse back to Nevada, then ride Comet or Dipper and traverse back to Tamarack Lodge. Did we mention there are flat traverses? Expect to spend at least half of your day on slow, tedious traverses. This is anything but heavenly for snowboarders. There were several times we had to skate in the middle of a run or unstrap completely and walk. It was even worse on the powder day, and we saw many snowboarders walking the entire Skyline Trail.
Heavenly is best for high-functioning beginners who enjoy a few laps on groomed green-blue runs, beautiful lake views, and who don't mind a traverse. To them, Heavenly is probably an excellent ski resort. For us, Heavenly was overhyped and under-delivered. Overall, we expected better from an epic resort and found it elsewhere around Lake Tahoe.
Thanks for riding with us at Heavenly today. We had an awesome time. We hope we introduced you to your next favorite mountain. And this is Jeff and Jennifer with Snowboard Traveler, and we'll see you at the next mountain.